In 2021, for my first duty station, I was stationed overseas in Korea. That's why all those videos you see of me and everything, that's when I've been in this whole time. I was in South Korea. But my time in Korea was coming to an end, and I get to come back to the States, and I get to go home for a little bit before I go to my next duty station and everything. So what is my next duty station going to be? Well, out to Texas, Fort Hood. That's where I'm at now. But me and my brother wanted to do something because we haven't seen each other in a year, and we've never driven west before, and I want to make sure I have my car in Texas, so why not do a little road trip? The following videos and everything is what you see from that. So hope you enjoy, and I do a little narration here and there. So here we go. Hello, hello, and first time road trip going out west, where I'm going to Fort Hood. Yep, Fort Hood. My brother's coming with me. At least for a while. Then I'll get him to the airport and everything. So this will be an interesting little video. Road trip. Well, we're at a rest stop. We are now in Alabama. Surprisingly, it didn't take too long to get here. Last I knew we were near Bremen, Georgia. Now we're in Alabama. It's not my first time in Alabama. I was briefly in Alabama once before, but first time really traveling through it. So, it's interesting. And we're just going to a rest stop. And of course we had to listen to Sweet Home Alabama entering into the state, because why not? So, alright, cool. So we're outside Birmingham. So, say hello. Yeah, we're outside Birmingham, and there's a place that's continually getting popular at least in Texas, and I know they got a couple places in Georgia now, but called Buc-ee's. I hear a lot about it since it's come to Georgia. The talk about it's all over the place. So we're gonna fill up here and everything else. Check it out. They got a breakfast bar in here and everything. They got cowboy hats on. Look at that. Huh. Look at this. They got jerky, pepper jerky, ghost pepper jerky, bohemian garlic jerky. They got they got a whole thing like like the meat counter at Publix. It's just jerky. I got treats over here. Of course, I showed you the cowboys doing all the breakfast sandwiches. Here you got a bunch of nuts and fudge. This place is huge. This is in Georgia now? Raising kids is a walk in the park. Jurassic Park. I like this. I like this one a lot. I think I'd want that one. Let's see. Iced coffee recipe. Have kids, make coffee, forget you made coffee, drink it cold. I think that would belong to someone I know who would really like that. See, they got all these different things here. My mom would really like some of this. Amazing Grace, how sweet the song. All I need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. That's another one my mom would like. A house is made of walls, beams, and a home is built with love and dreams. Love, 1 Corinthians 13. As for me and my house, we will serve tacos, salsa 24/7. Cute, but no. I don't know what they're saying. Some sort of order got made. Got these things on chickens. Love Alabama. See, this is supposedly like a Texas kind of store, or a Texas influence store, but it's becoming more and more popular across the country, I guess, or at least across the South. I know they got it in Georgia now, so interesting. You know you're in Alabama when you see this. Fortunately, though, they didn't win this past year. Georgia did, didn't they? We have crossed the line into Mississippi, and we are continuing on another 4 hours to Baton Rouge. Sean is now driving, and I am in the driver's seat, so this is good. Get a little bit of rest. I've driven over halfway, but we continue forth. So we're seeing a lot of these broken trees over here to the sides and everything. Wondering if that was caused by maybe the hurricane that went by like last year or so. Sean was telling me there's a hurricane that went by.
Last year.
Last year? mean, look at all this. Is that normal? Because some of them are pretty broken. I don't know.
Go Mississippi, keep rolling along. Go Mississippi, you cannot be wrong. Go Mississippi, we're singing your song. M-I-S, S-I-S, S-I-P-P-I.
So we are in the Mississippi still, seeing one area where there was a lake with a bunch of cows all around it, which is interesting. But it's just mostly been straight. Just straight land like this with broken trees on the side from whatever weather they had for the past couple hours. That's what we've been doing with. Oh, New Orleans, 83 miles. Look at that. Okay, so we're getting close to Louisiana. In case you're wondering what the gas was, $3.97. Where am I at? I'm in Louisiana. That's right, Louisiana. We're in Louisiana now. Near someplace here of Hammond and Bay St. Louis. I'm not sure what parish this is, but welcome to Louisiana, where we're about to stay in Baton Rouge. So our trip is almost coming to an end. Okay, the place we stayed at in both Louisiana and in Texas is called like the Jury Inn or Jury Suites Inn or something like that. It was a nice place. My brother had like a like a travel agent friend to help us find these places, and it was a good place to stay in. I would highly recommend them. They were good. So a place called Elsie's Legendary Pies. Hello, Sean. So it's a place here in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge. Never been here before, but we're trying it out. So this Elsie pie place, it was pretty good. I had this like soup, like grilled cheese and soup, which was really good. I actually liked the soup a lot. It was pretty good. And then the chocolate pie, as you can see, yeah, it looked pretty scrumptious. It's actually pretty small, comparably. Afterwards, what we did that first day is we wanted to go bowling, but because everything was like filled up bowling-wise and we couldn't bowl anywhere, we went to this like little mall area and we did some games and stuff on the inside and, played air hockey and beat the crap out of my brother in air hockey predominantly. So that was fun, being able to do that. Of course, for breakfast the next day, when we're going to leave Baton Rouge to go into Houston the next day, we had breakfast and everything. And then seemingly the Mississippi is right here. This is the Mississippi and everything, but I tried to get a good photo of it as we were passing by, and that's the best I could do, unfortunately. So yeah, I didn't get to really see the Mississippi other than that. It was raining pretty hard.
See that?
What's that bridge?
You see to my left?
Yeah.
It's a swamp.
A swamp?
A large river swamp.
I can't look it down into there, but I'll take your word for it.
Obviously on the right too.
A lot of swampland, that's for sure. Swampland. So it is raining on our route pretty heavily. Been nothing but straight for miles going towards Lafayette. But pretty heavy rain and everything going on. And a lot of flat land and a lot of like farms kind of areas or marshes. I'd rather say I've seen a lot of storks.
It's farmland.
I don't think all of it's farmland. I think a lot of it's marshes and storks. Some of it is farmland. Like I see those buildings over there. Some of those are farmland. But it's been interesting. And everything. I don't know what they grow out here, but
That's corn.
I don't know what that is, Sean. And now we're going over Lake Charles. It's Lake Charles. Huge bridge.
I'm guessing there's a reason why the bridge is up.
This is how the bridge always is.
No, I meant like.
It's up because they allow ships and everything to come through, yeah. Wish I could get over that way. Can't really see much.
Look.
Oh wow, look at all that. Yeah. We're still in Louisiana.
There's a bridge over there too.
Yeah, let's see. That's a big ship over there too. Can't really see that direction. Hello, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Deep in the heart of Texas, that's where we are. We're in Texas, yeehaw. So, welcome to Texas. Looks flat with not so clear skies because of this stormy, rainy weather.
You gotta talk in cowboy pilgrim.
That's John Wayne, that's not Pilgrim.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom is like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas, reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas.
We're in Buc-ee's, but this time it's in Texas. Home of Buc-ee's, I think, right? And I'm gonna get myself a magnet. Because why not? I mean, it's accurate. Bouncy. It's very bouncy. There's all this stuff out there. Well, here is the Gulf of Mexico. Mexico. So, interesting. Pass this car. Alrighty. Bouncy. First time eating at In-N-Out. The bro. So, interesting meal. I just got plain cheeseburger. Sean, I guess, got animal style with cheese fries. Oh, not animal style. It's much more fuller than mine is. I just got plain. Okay, after the In-N-Out thing and stuff like that, we did try also Whataburger and Jack in the Box too, if I have to say. I don't have any videos of that, but we did have those as well. And yes, we did like them and everything. I still haven't decided which between. If I had to choose between them all, I'd prefer Jack in the Box, but then Whataburger would be next. But this photo here is we're escape enthusiasts, and as you can see with my pink shirt or salmon shirt there, I wanted to do a escape. You know, we wanted to do an escape room, so we found this one thing called Escape the Room location in Houston, and we did the Jurassic Park room or Jurassic Quest, and we passed it. It was a unique room and everything, had some unique stuff. It was kind of cool. It was different effects and everything. But the next room at Escape Hunt in Houston, we did Alice in Puzzle Land. And I love this room. Besides a couple things of everything, but I do love this room a lot. I think Alice in Wonderland is a great idea for an escape room, like hands down. It's like one of the best ideas you could do for an escape room. It really inspired me to think about that. I really like the whimsy and everything. I would say this room is probably my second favorite. So if you're ever at the escape hunt, go check out Alice in Puzzle Land and everything. My brother wanted to do the NASA room, but you need 6 people or more for that room. That room's very complicated. But my favorite room's still the Curious Case of Gillian Grace at the Escapery in Marietta, Georgia. But I say Alice in Puzzle Land may be my second favorite. Afterwards, we ate this like little pizza place nearby in walking distance. The pizza was pretty good. I don't recall the name. It was a little like hole in the wall place, but you know, small business and everything you want to support. And it was, again, this pizza, you see how it is and everything. It was good. It was really good. So it's morning, Thursday. No, not Thursday morning. Wednesday morning, and just outside trying to get some air before we go to NASA and everything else. Just trying to enjoy the day and everything. About to leave soon. But yeah, it's always good to get exercise in when you can and where you can. Support to do so. Alright, I guess off to NASA, we're about to go. Very excited Sean here at the Space Center here in Houston. As you see, we have a huge plane. Huge NASA space shuttle. I don't know, the plane is real, but the space shuttle doesn't look exactly real. I don't know. Maybe it is. It just doesn't look real, like the things with it and everything. I don't know. It might be. What do you think? Is it real or not?
I think it's real.
It says it's real. I'll relent to the NASA expert here. I mean, look at your shirt here.
I'm not expert.
No, but you're wearing the NASA shirt, so you're the one that is the NASA expert between the two of us. So. No, they're not balloons. It's a whole.
We got Angry Birds.
Yes, I saw the whole inside of the space thing. Sean's like a kid in a candy store. He doesn't know what to go to and do first. A space experiment talking about, you know, deepest well and gravity and everything. So it's just kind of like just simulation of type of gravity stuff. Yeah, they have Angry Birds here at a NASA center. Go figure. It's like a shuttle thing and a bar. He's having a bad day there. Trying to grab onto everything. No, it's not Iron Man. It's a Robonaut is what it said. It says on the thing what a Robonaut is for. Just start reading what it's about. I don't know. So. So there's a shuttle over there. I think we have to go to the other side. That's a ejection seat. James Bond would be proud. So. We are in the Skylab. Sean thought that was real for a moment. It does look real, but it's just a thing of how gravity works and everything. That'd be kind of a weird job just doing that all day. Probably get sick of it for a while. See, they have the video of it over there, Sean. To your left. Showing, you know, him doing stuff. That's what it's basically being equivalent to. So. It's just all the different parts and parts of what it looks like on the inside. Big it is. That little hole and everything you gotta go in and out of. There's a mural. All the information about everything. Sun, glass, Mars, sun. It's talking about a bunch of different scientific stuff. Not sure about what. Sean's looking at the thing over there. This is this guy here. Showing, I guess, kind of what that is up there. How they do things.
They're gonna test it and stuff like that.
Okay. This is all example of moon rocks and how they test everything. Nitrogen keeps samples pure. These may not actually be moon rocks, but sure. These might be. Interesting. Bunch of rocks.
It's
So this is a lunar rock available that you can touch. Yeah, it feels very smooth from everyone probably touching it. Huh. Touch the moon. 1 of 8. 1 of 8. 3.8 billion years old. Interesting. Wow, this is interesting. Got a space thing here, kind of exploration of that. Recreation of what the stuff would look like. Very interesting. Lunar rover. That's actual video.
Very good. Here's a football size rock that was 50% buried. Hey, you see the way I'm laying there? I'm going to cut this thing. Okay, that's press on. Okay, we're on the road, Bob. Copy that. We came down.
There's no stars.
We came down. Stay off the road. I'd rather not. Oh, I don't know. I'm impressed.
This is interesting. Oh, there's this overhead. I didn't even see it. Huh. It's one of the Gemini ones.
Apollo, it was called what?
I think Apollo was the last things. Not sure. Of course, we may be getting
SpaceX.
Well, SpaceX isn't NASA. Look at the giant. So this is real. Okay, space to explore at Independence Plaza. The giant plane.
Okay, on the bed on power. Hey, we made it.
Interesting.
See, initially on this, you would have had every.
So this is how this was eventually made and everything like that.
And then at the end of the atmosphere, you would have bought
NASA space engineer.
money and time, a lot of other things, I guess, became a factor. So they decided to take the engines off.
This demonstrates the stress test of being able to see the thing had to be able to withstand the shuttle being on it. And this is all the reinforcements they made. That's how it's able to sit on it. Yeah. Strap yourself in, so that's why this giant suit. Well, that's kind of became the typical suit.
It had drinking water emergency.
Well, you saw Dune, right? The still suits. Where do you think he kind of got the idea from, or something like that? That is an actual scientific idea. They reuse the water and different things like that to help maintain, you know, what you got and everything. Well, a lot of older people remember what happened with this Challenger blowing up on, like, leaving, you know, the Earth and everything. That's what happened with that. But I remember the Columbia breaking when it came back into Earth. That's never happened before, and that's what happened. I remember that event happening. You see kind of like the thing just setting on fire as it entered the atmosphere. One of these guys was Israeli too. One of the first Israeli pilots, or astronauts I should say. Food area. There it is, a whole bunch of, because they're obsessed with going to Mars, so they got a whole bunch of Mars movies. Of course, Martian, War of the Worlds. I've read the book, and I've seen the original, well, one of the 50s movies. Took a couple years to do the special effects, but what I think of course, there's the modern War of the Worlds one with Tom Cruise, made by Spielberg, but the 50s movie is better, just so you know. 50s movie is far better. Even the people who were in the 50s movie appeared at the end of Spielberg's movie, just so you know. Mission Mars, yeah, they're all obsessed with going to Mars, stuff like that. Everything here. This is Touch Mars. It's rougher. So this is a gravity thing comparing Earth to Mars. Here on Earth, you have something that feels like 12 pounds, but on Mars, it feels like 4 pounds. Things are lighter. That's the equivalent of how you feel gravity-wise.
Mars?
Yeah, on Earth, like, that's how it feels 12 pounds, but on Mars, it would feel like 4 pounds.
Superman.
Why is there a dinosaur and a space museum. That's like the total opposite of thing. Is this Jurassic Park? Oh, it's the egg thing. Learning how to do the arm and everything, eh? Ah, so.
Oh, it's somewhere else.
That's why you have to. So it's actual teaching moment. Okay. All right, I get it now. I got the alien guy here. Meta stuff. Sean, one of Sean's favorite movies, the Back to the Future car.
It's one of yours too.
I didn't actually like. I like Back to the Future Part 3. I didn't really care. I still haven't seen Part 2 at all. I've never seen Part 2. The hoverboard idea. This is all the stuff in the Back to the Future. All the different things by it. Oh, they got a wall of all the astronauts. Okay, that's cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but they haven't yet. Again, this kind of cool wall, Metropolis and everything, all the electronic stuff. Great moments with Mr. Lincoln, yeah, electronics. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Lost in Space. 5 Nights at Freddy's, inspired by this. Chuck E. Cheese's. R2-D2, yeah. Terminator. Oh, it's actually signed by Arnold. Look at that. Data, which is awesome. Oh, it's also signed by Brad Spinner. Oh, cool. And Furby's, one of the most evilest piece of craps out there. I hate Furby's. Furby's are the devil. I wish I could show all the photos that I took in this place, and I really would like to say, yeah, check out all the photos and everything. There's tons of stuff to take photos of there and everything, but the trouble is just that, you know, there's so much to take photos of that it'd just be kind of hard to keep, you know, track of everything that's there. I mean, they had a 3D printed car, all the, you know, space stuff and sciencey stuff and everything. It was really interesting as far as a museum at the Space Center. So the best thing I could suggest is, if you really want to go see everything in there, just, you got to go yourself and look at it all. That's the best thing I could recommend, because it's worth the trip. So go check it out. It's in Houston, Space Center. And here we are visiting the Houston Aquarium. See? We got this waterfall thing. And a marlin thing over there. It's kind of interesting, the marlins. Following Sean. Huh. Interesting. So a little bit I found out about Houston. Atlanta has, you know, almost 500,000 people in it. Houston has 2 million, like 2.3 million. So about 5 times larger, depending. It's Houston's huge compared to Atlanta. Of course, clear skies. Not really seeing trees or nothing around here. Another waterfall here. Look at that. Makes you want to swim in it, don't it? So as soon as you enter, you got these fish in a tube. Hello. It's kind of cool, like a, I was gonna say an aquarium, but kind of a cool thing. What's this? This is Florida Pampano. I've never seen these guys before. Interesting. And here we have some turtles. Got one right there. We got 2 up on the thing there, but we got this swimming guy here. Hello.
It's a small head for a...
How are you doing? I don't know what you are, but you're kind of cool. Almost look like a dog. But you're a fish. Not a dogfish, right? Oh, kind of cool looking. Here we have, those are dories, obviously. And you know that from Finding Nemo. Is that a clownfish? It looks like a clownfish. It's like an old clownfish. Sure. Kind of like clownfishers, aren't they? Some coral, some fish down here. I like these yellowfish. What's up? How you doing? Can you follow me if I move? No, he's just like whatever. Here we have an eel sticking his head out. Get close to him. What's up, bro? Eels are nasty things. Very dangerous. I haven't seen one this close up before, actually. Can you see the frogs? I will show you one. Here's one right here. Actually, there's two of them. I didn't notice the red one. But there's another one over here, up on here. There's 3 frogs. There's probably more in there. It's a poison dart frog. Actually, I just noticed another one right here. Hello. Poison dart frog. Look at this type of walkway. Interesting. All these fish here. Half pipe. Interesting. There's schools of fish. Cool. I like that effect with the water, the light there. I know they're useful, but sorry, no. I would never ever have any of these as a pet. They would be instantly dead. No, no thanks. Nope, nope, nope. This, it says, is a garden eel. Some of them are probably hidden, but this guy is just kind of out there hanging out. Kind of like a brontosaurus, but in water, but he's very small. Supposedly there's probably more around, but this is the only one I see at the moment. Interesting. So the aquarium and water sounds are also, I will say, even though I'm not a beach person, I do like the sounds of the beach and the smell. That's one thing I do say. Hello. How are you? There's fish. Everything here. These big guys. I think this is a pufferfish, ain't it? Isn't this a pufferfish? Hello. How are you? What's up? Hello. That's a tiger. It's the closest I've been to a tiger, because in Atlanta Zoo you can't even get this close. Is it a girl tiger? Oh, hello. Hi. Interesting. Can it see us out here? What's up? Charlotte's awake. Look. This is the actual king of the jungle, not the lion. Lions are king of savannah. Tigers are king of the jungle. Tiger is starting to try to run at the kids. Oh gosh. Oh man. Wow. Hello. Goodness. That's... Wow. I mean, I missed it right as I was trying to go out to the class, but still. Huh. I don't know. That's a boy tiger. I was thinking it was a girl. It's a boy. Gosh. Hi. How are you? These kids are running back and forth and Tiger's chasing them. Oh gosh. That's actually kind of nerve-wracking. This tiger is... It's a young'un, I think, but he's prowling. Yeah, this tiger wants to eat people. Gosh. I've never been this close to a tiger. I am actually intimidated. We have a bunch of stingrays. See about trying to touch one. Right, just gotta wait for it to get close. Hello. Get close towards the surface. There's one. I was just thinking that. Hello. Gosh. Oh. touched it. Felt like a piece of rubber almost. Interesting. I must say, stingrays are cool. Manta rays, stingrays, they are cool creatures. Oh, look at them go. They used to have this at the Georgia Aquarium, but then you can't do that anymore. You can touch the sharks and things, but I didn't want to do that at the time. I regret that. But I touched the stingray here. See, that's why it says slippery when wet, because the stingrays just like plop water off the side. I think it's a joke. Just see how they go. It's just like, look at him. Look at what he's doing. He's just going. Entering this, it's a small aquarium, but we're entering in the outside portion. So I know what's here. Little train set, water area, kids playing, I guess. You can use a telescope to see the skyline. Cool.
And all electrical were destroyed. It was engulfed with 27 feet of water. If you look up to the building on your right, you'll see the marked flood lines from the last two major flood events. Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Welcome to the historic Central Waterworks building. This turn-of-the-century building is now home to 200,000 gallons of seawater. The tunnel in which we are located is approximately 70 feet long, and the acrylic is over 5 inches thick, supporting more than 700 tons of water directly over your head. There are several different species of sharks swimming around us. The largest of the sharks that you see is the sand tiger shark. These sharks are 10 feet long and weigh over 200 pounds. They are found worldwide and are identifiable by their numerous rows of sharp teeth. The most numerous sharks in our exhibit are brown sharks, which are frequently found off the coast of Galveston. The brown sharks that you see here are approximately 5 to 7 feet in length and are the most aggressive feeders in the exhibit. It is a common misconception that sharks need to constantly move. However, you may notice some sharks resting on the bottom of the exhibit. They are nurse sharks and spend the majority of their time on the ocean floor. They can reach up to 10 feet in length and weigh over 200 pounds. The most unusual and rare animal located in the tank above you is the sawfish. It is a ray, not a shark, and can reach over 20 feet in length, weighing over 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
The sawfish uses its toothed saw to kill its prey. The large female sawfish you see actually survived Hurricane Harvey's flood. Due to her ability to live in lower oxygen environments and in both fresh and salt water, she was able to maintain until we could get the filtration reestablished. Now that is Houston strong. Sawfish are considered endangered internationally, and Landry's Incorporated is proud to be working on partnerships with Australian scientists to help save the sawfish. Animals in the exhibit are fed 3 times a week. Divers routinely go into the tank for maintenance, but we never feed our sharks while divers are in the water. It would be far too dangerous. Even with the chainmail suits our divers wear, the brown and sand tiger sharks have enough power in their jaws to crush a person's arm or leg. In recent years, there has been a decrease in the shark population. OSearch, a nonprofit organization, is leading the way in groundbreaking research about the biology. Has partnered with OSearch to share this valuable research through our development of classroom curriculum.
Hello.
We worked with you in 2001 and took 18 months to build. Wow!
I know they hate
look at
great
this.
white sharks.
It looks like the great white may have spent some time around here. Look at that boat hull. That's one big bite.
They didn't have
everyone,
great white sharks,
we're
no.
approaching a bridge, so be careful not to fall out.
Water. Did they have a shark attack? That'd be kind of cool if they did. There's a boat at the bottom. I knew it.
The missing great white. Is everyone okay?
I friggin' knew
That
it.
was close. We need to call the aquarium staff to get over there and catch that monster. Any volunteers?
Nope. You got a good view of the skyline. Pretty loud.
I mean, what I meant was,
Oh, hello. Oh gosh, don't look down. I reject it. Ah, this is... Quit moving, you freaking thing. Oh gosh, there's the highway. I'm remembering I hate heights. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. I hate it.
just got on that.
I think I will. Thank you. That makes it. I gotta lean back.
Relax.
Oh gosh, it's nerve-wracking. Gotta do different things in life for sure. Yeah, literally, because the wind's blowing everything off. Are we going up again? Yes, we are. Up again. Oh gosh. Sheesh. Are we just gonna sit here? Oh no. There we go. There we go again.
Nighttime would be cool.
Yeah.
You have to ride a roller coaster when you go 6 Flags.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So that was the video. After that day, I took my brother to Dallas, dropped him off at the airport. Then I made my way to Waco, and I stayed there the rest of the day before I drove down to Fort Hood. So it's just kind of like on my own again. It was good to spend time with my brother. It really was. I mean, he got to see the Space Center, which was something he's really liking to see and everything like that, which was really good. Again, if you want to see this, Space Center or the downtown aquarium, you just have to go to Houston and everything, check it out. I didn't want to post every single photo that I have, in the video. Again, if you want to look at stuff, you have to go here yourself. One thing I did have a video on, but I didn't include it. I just it's not worth it. I got a Buc-ee's cup. So anytime I go by, I can get, refills, for cheaper price and everything. And plus, there's Buc-ee's all over the place. They advertise it all over. So it's like, hey, Buc-ee's. I'm adapting to the Texas culture. One thing, difference between Texas and being in South Korea. South Korea, mountains everywhere. Texas is flat and windy, very windy as well. And there's at this one Buc-ee stop, also there were seagulls. I guess because we were close to Gulf of Mexico, but I was like, where's all the seagulls around? It was weird. These different type birds I see everywhere, but I'm excited to be here in Texas. Never been here prior, to the service or anything like that. So I'm gonna be traveling around, seeing stuff and seeing, Fort Hood and everything else like that. So it's gonna be interesting to be out here. So if you like this video, just enjoy for all the traveling and everything I'm going to be doing. And I thank you for watching this. And I'll see you in the next one as I explore Texas. The big old state of Texas. Goodbye.